Cora, you're just fine. Not worried. Okay. All right, number 13. So let's start by getting rid of the square. So sine squared of 2x equals 1 means that we're going to square root both sides. So when we square root both sides, we'll have the sine of 2x, which is going to equal plus or minus 1. Okay, so if sine equals plus or minus 1, where does sine equal 1? The sine of 90 is 1, because if you're the sine of 90, you're the 1, da-da-da. I'm so tired of that pickup line, but it really helps me remember it. So, and then negative 1 is at pi halves, 3 pi halves. So we've got pi halves where sine equals positive 1 and 3 pi halves where sine equals negative 1. So it's possible that you forgot that step gives you a plus or minus, so you forgot to count the 3 pi halves in the answer. So I'm guessing that could have thrown some of you off there. Okay, now we have a double angle. So we know our double angle can either equal pi halves plus 2k pi or 3 pi halves plus 2k pi. However, since these are only pi distance apart, we don't need to do the 2k pi thing. We can just call it pi halves plus pi k or k pi, or yeah, I don't know why I switch between sometimes doing it one way and sometimes doing it the other way. So thank you for your patience. Okay, so now that will give us both pi halves and 3 pi halves and infinitely many answers beyond that. But we need to know x, not 2x. So we're going to take and divide everything by 2. So dividing a fraction by 2 is the same as multiplying by 1/2. That gives us x equals pi fourths plus pi halves k. All right, now we get to use that to find our answers. So let's let k equal 0. So if k equals 0, the answer is pi fourths. If k equals 1, then we're adding pi fourths and pi halves, which is 3 pi fourths. And then if we let k equal 2, we're adding pi to this, so that would be 5 pi fourths. And then if we let k equal 3, then we're adding 3 pi halves, so that's going to jump us to 7 pi fourths. And if we go any further, we will be past 2 pi. So I think those are the correct answers. Let me find the problem. Make sure we got it. So yeah, that answer choice is there.